Hi everyone! Welcome back to another episode of our Sims 4 career builds, and today we are building for a comedian. So this is a base game career that is actually called an entertainer, and then from the entertainer you can choose the comedian branch or the musician branch. So I've actually done a little bit of research and read that the comedian branch is apparently more difficult than the musician because it really heavily relies on your mood. So you will need some traits that allow your sim to be playful and goofy as much as possible. And that is really the only way. I think once you reach level 6 of the career that you'll be able to get promotions, is going to work in a playful mood. So this apartment is fun and colorful. We actually built this on TikTok Live, and you all had some amazing suggestions on different items that we can put in the build to give a playful aura. And obviously we went with colorful and bright and happy, and the clown picture actually served as the inspiration for most of this build. So we put that right in the hallway. It's the base game clown picture. It's actually the only clown object that I could find in the catalog, which really surprised me because it feels like quite a iconic piece of furniture in all of the Sims franchise. So yeah, unfortunately that was the only clown item we could include, but we put it in the hallway to set the scene for the build. And then throughout the rest of the apartment, we've gone with super colorful and bright and happy. So this is the 131321 Chic Street apartment in San Myshuno, which comes with City Living. We wanted it to be fairly small, and I started off by saying we were going to make it a little bit run down so that it was an aspiring comedian, but in the end, I just ignored the budget and we just went for super colorful and happy. And I didn't want to we were actually doing the kitchen, and the really rundown appliances just did not look good in this apartment. So it's I would say a mid-tier apartment. It's a little bit small. This is only a 1-bed, 1-bathroom, but there's a lot of space for entertaining. There's a big dining table and a decent-sized lounge. So I imagine our comedian brings over a lot of friends and maybe does sketches with their friends. We were thinking maybe they also upload to TikTok. They do TikTok comedic sketches and skits. So we also included a microphone in that far left corner in front of the window because we think that this comedian does commentary on pop culture. So that is their little niche, commentary on pop culture. So we've scattered around a lot of magazines, and they just got to keep in the loop with what's going on in the world, and the microphone is for practicing. You actually do need things like a mirror to practice your sketches in the game to move up the career. So we just thought that was a nice addition to the story. And then we obviously have the statement dining table. Took us a while to figure out how bold we wanted to go, but I'm super happy with it. I think I would never ever use most of these swatches in a build ever again. So I thought, why not push myself out of my comfort zone and use them for this build? So those, are they base game or City Living? Those chairs, the metal ones, have some really cool swatches. So we've done different colors for those, and then tried to tie them all in with the carpet underneath, which is from Get Famous. It's a really, really good carpet with a lot of different swatches. Never used that swatch before, but there's a few other neutral ones. And then, then behind the dining table, we just have this little bar here with books and some storage. And then we have the lounge, and the lounge is big TV. Obviously, that will help for their playful mood. If you watch certain movies and TV shows, you can get your sim in a playful mood. And we also took this. So I was actually looking for more playful type of artwork for a good 20 minutes on our TikTok Live. We found the llama picture, the pop art llama and sloth, I think, from base game. And these ones here from base game, also the ones that are on the floor art. Some really fun kind of playful swatches, I guess. There's the hot dog one as well, which we were deciding between the hot dog one or this one. And that was really it. There isn't a lot of fun artwork in the gallery. I really wanted more clown stuff, but we couldn't find any. So yeah, you know what? Instead of the colorful artwork, which there's a few scattered around, we've gone with bright colored feature walls. So that was another fun way that we incorporated color. Right at the beginning of the build, is I did in the floor plan, we picked 4, I think, feature walls, 1 in every room. Actually, well, yeah, more or less 1 in every room. And then we did 4 colors: green, blue, yellow, and orange. So that set the scene for the entire build. And then we tried to bring those colors in throughout. And this is me going through all of the carpets, the different colored swatches. Again, swatches I have never used before. This is another, I think it's Get Famous. Is it another Get Famous carpet? Or yeah, I think it is. Or it could be the same one, but with a different swatch. And yeah, just not a swatch I've ever used before, but really fun. And I think this apartment just feels very feel good. You walk in and it's just good energy. Okay, but let's address the elephant in the room. The dead body that is lying in the entrance that I could not cover up. And there were some really good suggestions on TikTok about putting a shoe rack, and we initially built this big modular storage unit for keys and shoes and jackets and stuff as you walked in, but it was looking so weird because it's obviously in the corner. The furniture would have to come really far out in order to cover it, and it was just making the space look really small. So we're gonna just embrace it. Our comedian has a really dark sense of humor and has drawn an outline of a dead body just as a little practical joke. And that is like a good conversation when friends visit. I don't know. I thought actually for all of the careers, this apartment was probably the one with the dead body. It's probably the best for the comedian because we could somehow turn it into a bit of a joke. But anyone has any good, clever ways on how to disguise that body, please let me know, because it's right in the floor plan of this apartment is very awkward because it's so long and thin. I haven't really ever been able to do a different floor plan other than the one I've got now. So it doesn't even work to put a carpet there because there's a wall right there. I don't know, unless someone has a really good suggestion, please let me know. But yes, now we're moving on to the bathroom. So the bathroom is small and colorful. We've done these blue and white tiles. And then the bath shower that I use a lot with a lot of fun curtain swatches. And it's very like minimal. There's not much decor going on in this apartment. Very more practical, but slightly more in the cluttered side. This mirror I love because it has little post-it notes. And I thought, well, actually, with the comedian career, you do need to practice a lot in the mirror. So I thought it could be fun to have that little mirror with all the post-it notes, as in maybe they're jokes that they have thought of whilst they're practicing. And then we have this artwork next to it above the toilet with the person riding the rocket ship. I don't know. That was, again, the closest thing I could find to some artwork that had a good sense of humor. And then we're finishing off the main living space with a bookshelf and a plant. Again, that was it. That was my best attempt now to cover the body. Overall, I think the apartment is really cute and colorful. It is available to download on the gallery, and you can move in your sim and change it and adapt it to whatever your storylines are. You could definitely evolve it over time, and depending on what type of comedian you want your sim to be. I've never played through the comedian career, actually. You know what's so funny? I haven't played through most of these careers, if I'm being honest. Much more of a builder than a game player, which I say all the time, but I do try to do a little bit of research before I do these builds. So I roughly have an idea of what kind of items you need and like the playful aura that was important for this build. But other than that, I really just do not know most of these careers, or have at least never played through them myself. I build them for what I imagine a comedian would be like more in real life. All right, and then we have the bedroom here, which has a very fun colored carpet. This is another swatch from the same one from the lounge, and bedside tables and the wardrobe are from Parenthood, and then our new base game wardrobe, not so new anymore, probably about a year old. And then these pipes here, they're just so ugly and they always break in the game. So genius idea to get a divider and cover them. and we have the perfect divider for that. The new one that we got with the new kit, the Max Decor to the Max kit. Such fun swatches in that pack, in that kit, and it just closed off the room nicely. But that is it for this comedian apartment. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we only have a couple more of these career builds before we are moving on to the next build series. So let me know what you would like to see next, and have a really nice weekend. Bye!